Hey, just finished a live IGTV with my friend Corey Paige Bloomberg, also known as Corey Paige Designs. She started her business in her dorm room in 2015 and is still working on it, killing it, and living the life today. Ooh, we are live. We are live. This new Free People like onesie. I don't know if you could see. And I just got.
Okay.
Oh my God! Thank goodness. I was texting you. I was like, "Oh my God, I feel so bad. They're not going to see Corey. I don't know what to do."
This is my first live.
Hi.
Hi. Wait, so I have to move back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to see your face? What's up? What's going on?
Nothing much. Just home, working.
Okay,
Kind
good.
of busy. I mean, I'm kind of, sometimes I do work from home, so it's not like a huge difference for me. I mean, I know I see you at Soho House and stuff, so
Yeah.
that is where I work, but home on Long Island and just trying to like make some new art, upload some new designs, working on launching new phone cases. That's what I'm up to right now. So
With someone just said they're your biggest fan. That's so cool.
really,
Yeah. So I know I feel like a loser too. How's everyone doing? I feel so loserish because I'm like, my life really hasn't changed.
oh, same.
I'm like, everyone's so upset about not going out, but like,
I guess when you like work for yourself, like both of us do,
yeah.
it doesn't change too much.
Yeah, like it's not like I miss my coworkers. I am my coworkers. How do we actually start a brand? So as you guys know, I run a digital media company. My brother just quit his job to join me. Corey, she started out of her dorm room in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corey also designed my phone case, which I'm obsessed with. I'm like
Love that.
so
I know. I'm
excited.
gonna launch some more today. I've been getting some requests. I've been working on some new stuff.
And you guys get a discount code for being on this live.
I'm going to make it CPD Live, and I'm gonna do it right now, and it'll be for 15% off, and I'll do it for the next 2 weeks, or yeah.
That's nice.
So I was always into art, always into drawing, and I would always draw in my sketchbook, and I started to, think about how I can sell my work and if there's, something more I can do than just draw and, show no one. So I made an Instagram and started posting it because I wanted to share it. And it got, really good feedback. I started taking requests for designs, and kind of from there, I started, and once some stores found out, I started to get into stores, and then I had to learn about wholesale and retail, which is something I never knew anything about. So with the help of my parents, they helped while I was a senior in college find a factory where I can source my apparel and accessories. So I mean, from there, I think I've grown a lot. I've used a couple different factories, and it's crazy. Like the manufacturing world, you don't realize how much goes behind it, just, from the design process to the end product. So I'm working on a lot of that stuff. And I also just like love designing. That's what I love to do.
And you're so talented, so that doesn't hurt.
Yeah, no, I love it. Like that's my favorite thing to do. I don't honestly don't love like the business side of things as much. I feel like maybe that's more something that you like, like interacting, like going on live. Like for me, like that's, I like makes me nervous.
Corey hates being on camera. Corey literally is like, live. No, like
I don't know why. Like I'm like confident I'm fine, but like just the whole. I mean, that's why I wanted to like go on it with you, because I know that I need to like force myself to face my fears. But yeah, so
you're killing it.
People have been like reaching out, asking for tutorials and how I do certain things, how I use my iPad. So I also wanted
Bat mitzvah floors for people, like giant walls.
I just finished. I love doing the bar and bat mitzvah designs too. It's so fun to like, like working with a client and then making something and then seeing the finished product. I mean, it's different but similar to what you do.
Right. No, nothing's better.
It's fun. I love it. Yeah.
It's so cool. Okay. So I guess how to start a brand, how would you answer that in 2 sentences?
I think, okay, I'll try 2 sentences, but like, obviously you have to be passionate about something. Both of us are passionate about what we do. And if you weren't, you wouldn't be able to start a brand. So I think that's like the main advice that I have: to be passionate about it, go for it. And yeah.
I would say my answer to starting a brand is like, we're young and there's no better time to be like young and scrappy and just going for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just kind of did it and didn't really think twice. I just knew that like I had to make it work because I hated sitting in a 9 to 5. And hate is a strong word, but I felt like a trapped bird in a cage. Like I really, it was not the life for me. So I let that drive me, like the knowledge of not ever wanting to be like that again kind of pushed me into, you know what, just figuring it out.
Right. It's funny. Yeah. Okay, so gaining a big following, tips for that. I have grown like 100% organically. I remember before I had 10,000, like my goal was to get to 10,000, especially for me having the swipe up option. But I kind of just like did some giveaways and looked into hashtags, completely like grew organically. I never bought followers. So I think you just have to be patient and give it time, like it'll come.
Yeah.
And dealing with people who copy me. I mean, I've dealt with this so much. It's so funny because yesterday I was on a webinar with my branding agency and they had a whole section on copyrights and infringement and all that. So it like, brought me back. But so I was learning about the difference between like copying and, you know, lawsuits and all that and knockoffs.
Right.
I think a lot of what I see out there are knockoffs. I mean, I think that, you know, it's funny, I was just going back through my old sketchbook in high school when I was like in 9th and 10th grade, and I see some of like the same similar elements of design that I've been doing since 9th grade till now. And I'm like, oh, I feel like, you know, I started doing the collages, and now there are a lot of people that are doing similar stuff. What does my dad always say? He says something like, copying is the
form of flattery.
Flattery, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I said
like,
the same thing.
It's so funny. My dad says it all the time. Obviously, it's like hurtful to see, you know, people copying and things that I've been starting with and, you know, profiting off of it. But at the same time, like, it's out there and everyone does it. Not that it's right. And I know that some of them are knockoffs. I just have to, you know, think that, like, if I think that my art's better, or not in a rude way, but like, you know, I've been growing this and I'm doing this full time. There may be people out there that are doing it as a hobby, but like, you know, I'm doing this full time. I'm like working my ass off. So I don't know.
Right.
I mean, it sucks when people copy you, but you know, maybe they're just, like you said, flattery. Maybe they're just into your stuff, and it would be nice if they did it in a better way. But
I mean, the way I look at it is like, and I'm coaching girls all the time who are like, oh, Liv, I want to build this, or I want to do a digital media agency. And there are two ways to look at it. Either I can see it as a threat, or I can help them and know that they're going to do it their way and that they're never going to completely be you. They're always going to have their own
find
twist.
their own style. Exactly.
Right. So if you look at it that way, it's like, okay, you know what? Someone wants to copy for it, do your thing. I support you, and just kind of good luck, and I wish you well, and we can collaborate.
Even like follow those people on Instagram because I don't want to get bothered by it, and I kind of just want to focus on myself. So that's another good tip.
Yeah. What's that tip? It's like just put your blinders on.
Yes. I don't know.
Just like yeah.
Focus
on you.
Exactly.
And that's all that matters. There are a lot of huge designers. I remember that Alice and Olivia encounter with Steve Madden, who was ripping her off. And you know what? It's going to happen, but just take it as a form of flattery, and that's all that matters, and wish them well. Okay, we have another question. Corey, you're killing it, by the way. Someone said, can we talk? And I love you. We love you too. Okay. Just Beat It by Rachel just asked, would you ever be interested in collabing with different types of businesses?
Yeah. I feel like there are different forms of collaborations. Right now, I have a licensing agency that is helping me get licensing deals. So that's like one form of the business side that I'm working on, which is really cool. Give you some examples. So like, okay, so all like the school supplies that I posted, when I went to the toy fair, stuff like that. So I had met this company at one of the trade shows, and through a licensing agent, we have a deal. So I provide all the designs and they print them on their products and I get a royalty. So that's a really fun like form of collaboration where I don't have to deal with the manufacturing and distribution. I get to design and do what I love. I think another form of collaboration is what we're doing right now. And like,
Yeah.
it's awesome to see like, you know, young entrepreneurs doing this. Liv and I are going to, you know, do a giveaway a little later, maybe in 2 weeks. So that's something exciting coming up. So yeah.
It's my favorite design. I'm obsessed with it too.
Yeah. So it's going to be a really cool sweatshirt. I've been working on some sweatshirts, and Liv and I are going to make something cool, and we'll do a giveaway together. So yeah, open to that. And yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah. And you know what? It's the same thing. Like Rachel asked, collabing with different types of businesses. Like Corey and I are complete different entities, but we have a choice. Either we could see each other as competition for both being entrepreneurs, which is silly,
Right.
or we could collab. And like, I'm so excited to talk to Corey and like hear her perspective on how she does licensing, and maybe that can help me, you know.
I mean,
so it's
Liv has helped me find my intern. Like, I came with Liv to an event, and I feel like we've done some other things together that have been successful.
We went to that weird, it wasn't weird, but we went to that bachelor. Oh
Yes.
my God, that's so nice. Someone said you two literally my inspiration. I woke up to watch this because I need this
so
info.
nice. That's so nice. I love that. Yay. Thanks.
Thank you. And ask any questions. We're literally
ask
answering
questions.
everything. Okay, someone said, oh, show us a phone case preview.
Really? Okay.
Do you have?
I do.
Have you seen, I don't know if this person is on right now, but have you seen my phone case? I literally have been sporting
I posted it.
like,
I posted on my story, but I will. That's a good hit this morning.
do you see it?
I love that one.
I brought my phone so many times, and this thing never fails me. Now, I hope I didn't jinx that. There's what?
No, they are the best. Okay, let me show you a preview of this one that I worked on this morning. Hopefully
Okay.
you guys like it.
Oh, this is exciting.
Okay, so
wow.
I've gotten a lot of requests for skulls. I made that pink one last week, but I thought it would be cool to make a gray one. So I haven't posted it yet, but if you guys like it.
Do you like it? Give us some, tell us.
Yeah, let me know.
Your feedback.
Not,
We
I
need
won't
feedback.
launch it.
Yeah, we definitely. Someone said, did you ever think that your college doodles would turn into what it is now?
That's a good question. It's actually so funny. I was going through all my old sketchbooks from high school, and I found like my first ever college doodles, and like, no, like I guess the answer is I didn't think so. One of the first ones that I drew. Okay, these are some like Liv.
Oh my God! Yeah, go Badgers!
But so my first one that I drew at school. So I transferred to Tulane and was obsessed with it. So I decided to draw. I was always into like collaging and doodles. I'll post like some videos of me going through my sketchbooks, but it's so funny like going back and seeing what I drew in 9th grade and how like similar it is to now.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Oh, this was my yeah. Okay, so this was like my first one of my first collage designs. So this was so this was the Tulane sketchbook, and then this actually I printed this, and this is my afterwards or something like this. Did I ever think it would turn it? I don't know. I guess not. I mean, I was kind of just doing it for fun. I would not have expected it to be a full, like this was fully a hobby. Like I just liked drawing and liked art. But no, it's crazy. And it's funny when I'll see people that like years ago had asked me for some of these designs when I started doing the camp designs in the college. And they were like, I remember when you used to draw, because I would draw these designs for my friends to hang up as posters on their dorm room doors before we all went to college. So that was way fun. Yeah.
Sorry, that's what my phone is leaning on. So I guess did you dream of being in like the music industry or something? And
no, I always think I wanted to be like a graphic designer. Because I would like I guess when my business was starting out, I would like work with some companies and make them logos, and do some like custom work, which is still something that I love to do. So I guess I just always wanted to be in like the art industry.
Right.
Sure, but no, I never really thought like I fully never thought that like I would
So
have.
free, like you had an idea. This is something that you liked.